guys, today I want to share with you this really soft, beautiful, and elegant knotted updo. If you have any weddings, proms, or special occasions coming up, then this hairstyle would be perfect because the technique is so simple, yet it makes quite a statement. You guys are going to love how easy this is. All you need are some bobby pins and a hair elastic, and let's get started. What you want to do is throw all of your hair behind your shoulders, and then you want to grab all of your hair that's above your temples and gather it together just like this. Now with this section, you just want to divide it down the middle into two equal-sized pieces. Then we're going to tie these together. So I'm just crossing my right section over the left section, and then I'm going to loop that left section up and through. So this is the same step as the first step of tying a shoe. So we want to repeat the same steps again, this time gathering all of the hair above my temples, and I'm going to join it into the right side. And then I'm going to do the same thing, grab all of the hair above my temples and join it into the left side. So you should still have two separate sections, and then same as before, we're going to tie these together. So I'm crossing that right section over the left one and then bringing that left section up and through to create a knot. Now we're going to repeat the same thing, this time grabbing all of the hair that's above about the middle of my ears. And I'm just joining it into that right section, and then I'm doing the same thing on the left side. So now that you have your two sections, same thing as before, just tie them together. As you're working your way down, it can get trickier since there is more hair, but just take your time with it. And then I'm going to repeat these steps one more time with all of the remaining hair. So I'm just joining it into that right side, remembering to grab your neck hairs as well. And I'm doing the same thing on the left side and tying them together. So once you're done knotting, it should look a little similar to this. And what I'm going to do is tie it off with a hair elastic just to hold everything in place while I'm pancaking the braid. So to pancake it, I'm just using my index finger and thumb, and I'm pulling on the outside of each knot, almost fanning it out to create a thicker looking braid. And I'm also going to pull on some small sections just to help add some more dimension. If you're afraid to pull apart the braid, let me assure you it's very strong and you have nothing to worry about. I also gently pulled out the sides of each layer just to give the hairstyle a softer appearance, and I pulled out some small pieces to frame my face. Even though pulling apart your braid is completely optional, as you can see here, it just helps create the illusion of a fuller, thicker braid. So now I'm going to take some bobby pins and secure the knots to my head. Optional, but it helps keep the hairstyle in place. So I'm grabbing the top knot and I'm pulling it up slightly, then sliding two bobby pins underneath the knot in a cross to secure it tightly to my head. And then I'm just repeating this 3 more times underneath each of the knots. Even though pinning is optional, you can see the slight difference it makes. There's more volume at the crown and it definitely feels more secure. I personally love this hairstyle just like this, and to make it look more put together, I just took a small piece of hair from the underside of my ponytail and I wrapped it around my hair elastic and then bobby pinned it to the underside of that elastic. I'm loving low ponytails for summer. I think this is a really cool look. But if you wanted to create an updo, all you have to do is remove that hair elastic and continue the same steps as before. You just want to continue tying your two strands around one another until you reach the very end of your ponytail. And once you've reached the end of your hair, secure it with a hair elastic. And I like to create a bun on the end of mine. It just helps prevent my ends from poking out. So then just grab the end of your ponytail and begin rolling it underneath until you reach the nape of your neck. Once you've reached the nape of your neck, make sure it's rolled tightly and begin pinning it into place. If you're using bobby pins, just remember to grab smaller sections and use more of them. And when you're pinning, I would recommend creating crosses. It just makes your bobby pins more secure. So there we have you guys. That's how easy it is to recreate this beautiful knotted updo. I absolutely love this hairstyle, not only because it's so easy to do, but there's so many different variations of it. I'm personally loving the low ponytails for summer, especially over the shoulder with a one shoulder or off the shoulder top. I think that they are super cute. But you could also do this with straight hair to make it a lot more sleek and formal. You could do a half up, half down ponytail, a half ponytail. There's so many different things you could do. So if you do recreate it, don't forget to tag me on Instagram or Twitter so that I can see it. But I really hope that you guys enjoyed this video and found it helpful. If you did, don't forget to give a thumbs up, comment down below, let me know what you thought and what you'd like to see next. So thanks again so much for watching, and I'll talk to you guys soon. Bye.